Hey, my lovely, lovely, wonderful, beautiful people. A pleasant evening to everybody. You know, beauty is where I'm at right now. It is now 8:30, about 5 minutes before 8:30, and it actually looks like 5:30 in the evening or afternoon, late afternoon. And it just reminds me of the beauty and the multi-dimensional God that we serve. Meaning, you're in a particular situation and then you're transposed in another and things are different. Because if I, for example, were in my own home country, Jamaica, it would have been dark even at this time, and I'm looking and I'm saying, my God, it's 8:30 basically, and it looks like 5:30. I don't know. And I'm saying to myself, we need to have the same mindset when God takes us from the gutter, from the darkness into the light. It really doesn't matter how your situation looks now. In another moment, it is not going to be darkness. It is going to be light. And it seems, and it doesn't just seems, but it is that God does his best work in the dark. Because when you open your eyes at the right time, it becomes light. So don't judge this particular season to think that whatever it is that you're going through, you will never hurdle, no matter how long it is. And one of the fallacies that have been preached, unfortunately, to many people is that when you look at a number of the old people of old, in the Old Testament and the New Testament, that it would give an impression that when they prayed today, then almost immediately the prayer was answered and was seen in the natural. Not necessarily so. For example, David, when he was anointed to be king, he was anointed to be king 13 years before he actually became king. So when Samuel had anointed him king, he went back into the shepherd's field. So you wonder to yourself, mighty God, they just told this fellow that he's going to be king. And he still had to go back to the old duties for a time. And we can think of Abraham. How many years before? Was it 20 odd or 30 something years thereabout? But it was when he was 100 years of age before he had his first legitimate child, because I hope people don't forget Ishmael. So I use the word legitimate that he had with his wife. When we think of Joseph, I think Joseph waited about 13 years too, after, the whole ordeal of being thrown in a pit, going through different difficulties, when the man, the cupbearer it was it? I think the baker was the one that was annihilated, and then the cupbearer was the one who forgot him for 2 years. And it was when Pharaoh, God had to say, all right, time now. I think Joseph has gone through the pruning, the pruning and the long suffering that he has already gone through. I'm going to now release him. So it caused Pharaoh to have the dream with the 7 fatted calves and the 7 skinny ones. And none of Wobia man them could help him. Magician, witchcraft, worker, Wobia worker, all of them the crosses people could help him. You understand me? And God said, all right, I'm going to allow the cupbearer to remember Joseph. I'm going to allow him to remember Joseph. And he did. And when Joseph came out, Joseph told Potiphar. And right there and then, the man moved from prisoner to prime minister. What a thingy. Can you imagine, like, something just happened, you just do something and instantly you're knighted this, a prime minister, president, given a company to run? You're like, what? That is like a supernatural, miraculous act right in front of your eyes. But they waited a long time. It was not overnight. So my wonderful people, there is blessing in the dark because the light is soon here. Anyway, guys, you know what to do. Read TikTok and YouTube. Subscribe and give me one of those lions. Thank you.